Hello, good day. This is Dr. Don Charles. Welcome to my course, E-commerce with Shopify. This is my fifth lecture. It will cover selecting apps for your Shopify store. So the outline of this lecture includes selecting apps, adding the menu bars. So we'll go onto your page and we will add menu bars. We will add pages. We will add the purchase domain name, and we will go through the settings of your store and organize the payment and shipping options. So we are back on Shopify. This is your online store. The next thing we want to do is add apps. So you click here, we have apps. Now I already have a series of apps added, but I'll show you how to add the apps. So you'll go to here, shop for apps. You'll go to the Shopify store to add apps. Then the first app we will look for is order lookup. This will allow customers to track their product and to see how far the order has reached in shipping. You can see order lookup has already appeared. This is order lookup. We click here. We click add the app. Note, we get a 7-day free trial. After the 7-day free trial, we have to pay $10 a month to use this app. Don't worry, once you start getting sales, you can easily cover this course. So just click here, add the app, and it will go on to install the app. So click here. Click on install app. Click on start free trial. Click on verify my store. So let's look for another app. We click here. Let's type SMS bump. This is SMS bump here. Why do we want SMS bump? It will allow us to do text marketing. Basically, when people go onto your website and they enter the information, they enter their phone number, sometimes they might go on your website and they might buy an item, and that might be one sale. But you want this customer to be a recurrent customer. So how can you get this customer to be a recurrent customer, especially when you have new products? You can send them text messages. You can automatically send text messages to all the customers on your listing. So in order to do this, you need to have an app called SMS Bump. You click SMS Bump here. This is the app. It is free to install. You click add the app. So once you have installed SMS Bump, the next thing you do is that you insert your phone number and then just go through the steps. But for the purposes of this video, I will click skip. Now, the next app you want to install is Curate. Let's click here, shop for apps. We type in Curate, click search. This is the app right here. This app allows us to send Facebook messages to your potential customer. So sometimes a customer may have bought a product and you can send them messages via text. You can also send customer messages via Facebook. You could advertise new products to your customer. Or sometimes a customer may have gone on your website and they enter their information, but for some reason or another, the customer did not actually purchase the item. They entered their information, but they did not purchase the item. So you can automatically send them a message about after a day, and you can offer them a discount. So you can send them a message via Facebook. You can say that, welcome, hello, customer. We noticed that you observed our product. We didn't purchase the product. And today we are offering a super duper discount of 5%. However, in order to apply this discount, you enter this coupon number and you will automatically get this discount. I mean, this is just general sales language, but you can tweak the language to however you are interested. But this is generally effective. This works. This is an effective means of marketing. When a customer goes to your store, if they don't buy your product, you can send them a message. You can send them a message on Facebook, and they will read the message, because more likely than not, a lot of people have Facebook. They have Facebook Messenger, and a lot of people check their Facebook account on their phone on a regular basis. So if you send a message to the customer with a discount, with a coupon, where they can get an opportunity to purchase the product at a preferential price, a lot of consumers will be interested in that, and you can actually get more sales through this mechanism. How can you do this? You need to install Recart Facebook Messenger app. So this is the app right here. You click add the app. Now, this app is free. It's a 28-day free trial. After that, you have to pay to use the app. Mind you, this is not a problem in the sense that once you start to get sales, these apps will pay for themselves. So do not worry. You click here, add the app. You scroll along, you click here, install the app. So now we are here on Recart. Here it asks you to enter your email information. You can do that. Then you can connect a Facebook page. You can go through the steps, but for this video, I will just hit skip. Here is where you can set up things like an abandoned cart sequence. For example, if people put things in their cart and they do not buy, your Shopify store can send them an automatic message where the customer is offered a 5% discount or something so. So the next app I want to consider is Obolo. A lot of people like to go on Alibaba and AliExpress and automatically copy and paste the content about different stores, about different products that are selling on the stores, and paste it on their e-commerce store. A lot of dropshippers like to do that. I do not like to do it. I like to customize my content. Nevertheless, if you are interested in doing that, you need to have Obolo. Let me show you how to get Obolo. You have Obolo here, click here, Obolo. This is free. Click add app. If you already have an Obolo account, you can click here, log in with Obolo account. If you do not have an Obolo account, you click here, create a new Obolo account. Now I'll go back because as you can see, I have a lot of apps already installed. I already have this app installed. This is a multi-currency converter. This app allows you to convert currencies. So if you're receiving payments from multiple currencies, you can use this app. Let me show you how to find this app. This is the app here, multi-currency converter hero. Note, there are other currency conversion apps. I mean, you can go through the different apps and you can choose one that is free and you can choose one that is working. This app works for me. So I'm using this app. So now that I have shown you the apps that I have installed and the apps that are working for me, I want to go back to the online store here and we want to create pages and we want to create your menu bar. So first we create pages. So to create a page, click here, add a page. Let's create a random page. Well, we already have an about us page, so let's call another page more about us. We click save. Then we go to navigation. So to actually create a page in the menu, we go to navigation, then click main menu, then click here, add menu item. This is a link for this page. We click here, more about us. So to add the menu item, we click pages, we click more about us, then click here, apply changes. Save menu. Now to see how it appears, we click here, this eye, we click here, more about us. So we see, we just created this page, we typed in more about us. This is just a random page with more about us. We entered some text here. So home and about us. We just typed in some information for the contact us. This was a catalog page. We have to actually enter the products on the catalog page. This was just some things we typed in here. So I will delete this page because this is irrelevant. This is redundant. I will also delete this page because the catalog is already showing us the products we're supposed to have. So this page is redundant. So I'm choosing to have only a catalog page rather than having a catalog page and a products page. Here we can see the products for sale. We can scroll the mouse over the image and we can see the image moving. This is a nice effect. We can see another image for sale. Note when we move the mouse over the image is not moving. That is because this image is relatively small. But if it was a bigger image, when we move the mouse over the image would have moved like we saw in the previous example. This is another product for sale. When we move the mouse, we see the image is moving. This product has 3 versions. So 1, 2, 3. This is the product right here. So the next thing I want to show you is how to add a domain name. Remember, you were supposed to buy a domain name. So the domain name that we were interested in was Dual Plus Watches. Let's see if this is available. We see Dual Plus Watches is available. We can get dualpluswatches.com. This is available. And we will be required to pay only $12 per year for this domain name. Once we purchase the domain name, the next thing we do is come here, click here, add domain. So we go to home, we scroll down to this area here, add domain, we click here, add domain. Well, we are not buying a new domain because we previously bought a new domain. So we click here, connect an existing domain. And here we type in the domain. And then the next thing you will be required to do is click next. So the next thing I want to show you is how to organize your shipping and how to organize your payments. So go down to here, settings. Let's look at shipping first. We go to this area here, manage rates. Now we can ship to Trinidad and Tobago. This is my country, or we can ship here to US. Let's adjust this here. Let's choose shipping to maybe the UK. Click here, edit zone. Click here, United Kingdom. We edit the rate here. This is a fixed shipping rate. We can go here. Let's go to the United States. Let's add a rate here. So we want to add a rate where the consumer pays based on the item's weight. So click here, $10. We are charging $10 per kilogram. Minimum weight, let's say 1. You have no maximum weight. So the consumer is paying on average roughly $10 per kilogram. So as the kilograms of the package increase, the shipping cost will increase. So for the rate name, you could type in standard. Let's type in express. That sounds flashy. You prefer to choose this option, set up your own rates. You charge $10, so you determine what price you are charging shipping, and then click here, done. And then click save. So we can see here 3 rates for the US. We have express, we have standard, we have another standard. Let's adjust this rate. We add premium, 0. Let's add free. Done. So shipping to the US has 3 options. We can ship express, $10 per kilogram. We can ship standards, $10 for 10 kilograms and up. And then we have free shipping. I just showed you the different ways you can create different shipping rates. If you are creating a store, I recommend that you choose the free option. Why? You basically eliminate all the logistics, you eliminate all the challenges or problems in thinking about how to charge different shipping rates for the customer. So you offer free shipping, and whatever is a shipping cost, you automatically include that in your price. So you absorb the shipping cost into your price. So you charge a high enough price so that it will cover the cost of the item, it will cover the cost of shipping, and it will allow you to still earn your profit margin. So you can do that. You can charge a high enough price that already incorporates shipping into the price. Make sure you click save. So the next thing I want to show you is the payments. So go here to payments. So when you are ready to actually receive payments through PayPal, you can click here. You type in your email address, then you type in your country. Now, when you go to here, you can choose a third-party provider. So you can choose an entity like Stripe, and Stripe can facilitate your receipt of payments. So you scroll along, you see Stripe. Well, Stripe is unavailable in my country, but if Stripe was available, I can click here, Stripe, and if I already have a Stripe account, I can receive payments through Stripe. However, Stripe cannot work for me because Stripe is not available in my country. I will have to accept payments through PayPal. Now, some people may want to be paid through Skrill. You can click here. And here you can be paid through Skrill. This is an option right here. Then you can also choose this option where you can get direct payments to your bank. You can click here, bank deposit. Of course, you will fill in the information right here to activate bank deposit. I am not choosing this option. I am not choosing this option. I am not choosing this option. I'm choosing this option, the PayPal option, simply because I already have a PayPal account. So all I need to do is click here, activate PayPal Express Checkout, type in my email, select my country, click next, and then fill in the remaining information, and I will get through. I'll be able to accept payments through PayPal. So the last thing I want to show you in this video is billing. So click here for billing. That is how you manage your payments. Basically, when you go to Shopify, you get 14 days free. After your 14 days free trial has come to an end, you have to pay to continue using Shopify. Don't worry, although you have to pay $29, this is a fee that can easily be recovered once you start selling products. So click here, billing, add payment method. Here, credit card is already selected. You type in your credit card number, the expiry date, the CVV number, your name, last name, address. All these things are billing information. This is just to add your credit card to your Shopify store so that when your trial comes to an end, you can pay Shopify through your credit card. So we covered a lot of content in this video lecture. I will end this lecture here. Thank you for listening. In the next lecture, we will cover marketing. Thank you.